And we're live. Let's see. Let's wait for the. And there's the. There it is. There's the AZ.
AZ and Ed.
Yep, I've got AZ first at my end.
Yep, he's first. Ed was second.
Yep, Russell
And then
third.
Russell's third.
They're all jumping in pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yep, link has been pinned, so it's all good. AZ.
AZ and Ed.
I've hit the wrong button. Sorry. Yep. I was trying to mute it and I've unmuted it.
Ah.
Shit. You know what that's.
Hey,
Bill.
That's the way my day's been going all day too.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, how's it going? Atlantic Adventures.
About chat.
Russell said he was waiting for AZ to come in first because he was tired of being first all the time. That's nice of you, Russell.
Mm.
Yes, David. Hello, Bill. I mean Bill, not David. David. David and Laura is over doing their thing. I don't know what was David and Laura going shopping today, or
Don't know. I only seen
the last thing I heard. Paul Hodges said this morning was that Laura finally got her new drone registered in her name, so she
could, right,
because she was hovering it in the kitchen.
Oh, that's what you do.
Yeah. David was giving her help for
around the kitchen. You've got to check to see if it works.
Yes.
You've got to check the firmware.
Yep, you got to make sure the camera's operating properly.
Yeah, you got to check everything. Yeah. Waiting for a few more people to come in.
God, I hate this. It's 5 o'clock and it's already turning dark. Oh man.
Yep. I hate it when that happens.
I don't like it.
Yep.
But then again, they don't really care whether I like it or not, you know?
Well, they don't care if I like it or not either, so. Exactly.
My outdoor cameras don't show it as dark as what it really is, but
yeah, I can understand. Yep.
I'll give you a little look around my cameras. There's the front door one. It faces the tenants are up here. That's their front door. This is the ramp coming up to come to my deck room door. This is their parking area out here north of the house. Come on. There's the front door. I can't figure out what. Oh, there it goes. Now it lets me do it.
Okay.
Okay, there's the north of the house. There's my driveway. I just went out and blew leaves off of there.
Yeah, and they keep coming.
And I went about 3 o'clock and I mulched up a whole bunch of leaves in the backyard.
Yeah,
There's my garage.
yeah.
There I am sitting there at the desk.
That's the
And
back
there I am
home.
sitting at the desk way over there.
You got some interesting angles there.
And this is my kitchen right here. And I don't know if you can see me or not. I'll see if you can see my hand or not.
Trying to work out where you are.
Up and down.
Oh, yeah, got it. Middle right-hand corner. Yeah.
Yep, right there.
Oh, you got all the angles covered.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting. Mm.
Bill's got to get some munchies. He'll be right back.
Okay, then.
Getting a little bit hungry. What time is it over there?
9 a.m. my
Okay.
time.
So did you have breakfast
8
already?
a.m. Queensland. What was that?
Did you have breakfast already?
Yeah, I've already had it.
So you're pretty much set to go now until lunchtime, right?
Probably an hour and a half. I'll get myself a night, coffee.
Ah,
I always have one around that 10:30-ish time. 10:30 my time, which is 6:30.
Hunter Denzer, how you doing? Ed Hesse. You've got all the bases covered there, Paul. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Here comes David Birdman.
Here's David.
Ewood is ours. Ewood is ours. Fuck off, you plastics. Ewood is ours. Every year we go there and kick them off.
Yeah, one of your great football chants there.
Yes. 9,000 Preston fans celebrating.
Yep. Good to hear.
What did you win? Anything?
It's 3 points. And bragging rights.
Yeah. You're back on top?
No, we're 4th.
Oh, Jesus.
And there's Chuck.
Here I am.
How you doing, Chuck?
Good. I wish I could get Lori's head unit to connect properly.
Another weekend, huh?
Like
Friday nights.
Now, do you and the wifey go out for dinner on Friday nights or no?
Oh. No.
Well, some people do that. Friday night, it's date night,
Yeah.
Friday night's chippy night.
Yeah.
Every night. 8 night.
Fish and chips Friday.
Fish and chips in a plastic tray with a plastic fork that you can just put in the bin when you're finished.
Mm.
Fish and chips. We cannot get proper fish and chips here.
You're really missing out then.
There is no comparison to proper British fish and chips. However, Nando's wings suck compared to Buffalo wings in Buffalo, New York.
Exactly.
So it's a fair. This is a fair trade, if you ask me.
Oh,
We
okay.
all have strengths and our improvement opportunities. I leave it at that. But anyway, I can't get this thing to connect. What the heck? That's really weird. Is it working? Did I lose you guys?
No, you're still here.
Really, yeah.
Not connecting. Stupid.
Mm.
I don't know what to make of it.
Mm.
There's Mia vegging out.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I don't know what she's watching on TV. There she is. She's asleep.
This is so freaking stupid. What do you mean it's not? attention to him. I just see him waving off peripherals.
Hmm.
Yeah. It kind of.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, Chuck, remember I was having trouble with my computer yesterday?
Yep.
The
How did that go?
AZ David, he came on with me afterwards and fixed me all up, and he went on and what, I don't know what, some program where he can control my computer from where he is, and
Mm-hmm.
he
I
fixed
just
me
had to-
fixed me up.
I had to unpair and repair my phone to my wife's Jeep head unit for the 9 fucking billionth time. I mean, garbage. Anyway,
We're gonna have another discussion about the Samsung
No.
versus Apple and which is
No,
the
that's
best Windows.
I think
Apple
Chuck,
shit.
Chuck, you use an Apple, aren't you?
No, I thought he was Sam. I thought he
no,
was
man, I'm an Android guy through and through. I don't use
I
that.
am too. I am too.
crap.
But there's a, it's funny. If you're an Android person, you're an Android person. If
Hmm.
you're
Seem like you should be an Apple guy.
if you're an Apple guy, you're an Apple guy. I don't know anybody
I feel
that
like-
has both mixed.
Only for work. I almost feel like, Paul, you'd be better off with Apple. It seems more your speed.
Well, the thing of it is, here it is, Chuck. At my age and stage of life, I'm not looking to change anything. I want it just the way it
Might
was a
You
week
might find
ago,
iOS
a month
works
ago.
better for you. Yeah. I don't know. You could stop the fight with Apple or stop the fight with Android and move on to Apple. Maybe if it's really that's the issue, but I don't know.
What phone has she got?
Huh?
What phone has she got?
It was fine.
Your missus?
It is the missus has an Android, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know it's an
Oh,
Android, but
we're
what
all-
make? Is it
Motorola.
Samsung or Google?
Oppo.
Motorola.
Well, there's your answer.
Motorola. Do they still make phones?
Well, they make something, whether it's a phone or not, we don't know.
AZ says he has both Apple and Android phones, and he
Oh,
uses them
right.
both.
I'm trying not to get killed here. Actually, I have a work phone that is an iOS phone. It's
Well-
Apple. And I use it as little as possible because it's the most goddamn annoying thing I have to use ever. It's a pile of shit.
Yeah, I know. I
And
know the
as for
feeling about
Motorola
Android.
versus Samsung, I have used the Samsung phone. I intentionally bought the Flip, and it was a pile of shit. I immediately went back to the Motorola Razr, which is a million times better than the Samsung could ever dream of being. So
Oh.
I think it's all a matter of what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah, I had a
Personal thing.
Motorola Razr about 15 years ago. It was a flip phone. It was a great phone.
Yeah,
Well,
just so you're
this is not the
aware,
same- This is not the same Razr that was the original.
Yeah, I know that,
Super
but it-
Upscale- right. It's
But
just
the
name.
Samsung
It's strictly
Flip-
a name.
is a
Yeah.
pile of junk.
Samsung flip phone isn't, you wouldn't recommend that?
No, I had it
Oh,
for
well.
about a week,
Hey, Mike.
and when I took it back, the guy said, "What if we give you a discount and you keep the phone?" I said, "How about I pay you and you take it back?"
Yeah, I couldn't get rid of the Flip.
Well, you could have got a free
I
phone
couldn't
out
get
of
rid
it.
of the Flip fast enough either. Hated it.
Dominic, they could have given it me for free, and I still would have asked them for paid them to take it back.
That was a very disappointing user experience. So
Sorry, just a minute. What, Laura? Yeah, if you get a flip phone, the Samsung Flip, you can't upload YouTube Shorts off it.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'll be back.
Okay.
there are a lot of things. Well, actually, all the foldable phones have their challenges. It's
Mm.
certainly it's a compromise. But it was Samsung UI, One UI, or whatever they called their crap. They used to have, what was it, used to be Wiz or something? I don't know. It's crap. Like Samsung puts this layer of shit on top of everything, end up with double apps on everything. You have an app that Samsung wants you to use that fights with the app that's on the Play Store,
Mhm.
and it's just a pain in the ass. It's like I don't need
Mm.
Samsung exclusive apps that suck to step all over the
Yeah.
ones that work fine if you don't have Samsung stupid UI on top of everything. So that was enough of that shit, and I got out. So their camera's great though, but the camera in a Samsung phone is still no match for the other annoying phone on the planet, which is I could bitch about this all day and all night.
Go for it.
The
Go for it.
the Google Pixel phones. Like I had a 6 Pro, I think, for a while. That thing
Watch your mouth.
that was the best camera I have ever had. That camera was amazing and it worked. And I dropped it in glacier water and it lived and all that kind of stuff. But like, I should never have gotten rid of that phone
Mm.
in hindsight. Like,
Yep.
that is that. Moving right along. Rand,
No. Vent your spleen. Get it all out of you. Get it all out
it's
of you.
all out. It's all the tech anger is out. We're good. We are purged. So
Well, that's
Well,
good.
Dominic is, since he's a day ahead of us, he's
Yeah.
celebrating Armistice Day over there in Australia.
what is that exactly?
That's
It
like
was
our
the summer.
Veterans Day, but it's Armistice Day.
Okay, basically, it was the signing of the Treaty of Versailles that ended World War One, 11 November 1918.
At the 11th hour.
Yep.
Yep,
11.
and that's 3 hours.
11,
Sorry, it's 2 hours away. 11 here is 2 hours away.
It's 11:11 in the morning there.
Not yet. In 2 hours' time, it'll be 11 on the 11th of the 11th.
So it's
Oh.
9/11 right now.
Yeah, 9/11. Yeah, right.
Ah,
I logged out
I'm
again.
gonna get-
Hey,
Good evening,
Justin.
sir. How are you?
There we go. Give me a
How-
second.
how's your Friday night treating you? That's good, obviously.
Yeah.
Hello, Jonathan.
So Chuck, you're headed home, I take it? He's not here either.
has anybody heard an update on Art at all? By the way,
The last I heard,
Last we heard yesterday, he was going home today, right?
yeah,
heading out of the hospital today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just check for you.
Did he end up with 1 stint, 2, 3? What did he end up with?
Think he had, don't think he had any stents. It was a mild heart attack. He's got to rest. And yes, he was home in the early hours UK time. So what was that, Laura?
He's home. Yep,
Yeah,
he's
there's
home.
hardly any damage. So
I thought, wait,
a
no
lucky
damage?
man. No, hardly any damage. So a lucky man.
Very minimal.
Yeah.
It's
Minimal.
just looking at his post. Very minimal.
Yeah, I mean, but what caused it then? I mean, that's scary, but you don't know like the cause. That's usually blockage.
Well,
but, like,
Blood pressure.
Yeah, well, that's the next.
I would imagine they're going to be doing tests on and off for the next couple
Yeah.
of weeks, months.
yeah, okay, I think so.
One of the downsides of being a clown, I suppose.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
So,
The
Justin's back.
Justin is back.
Back.
So Chuck, are you headed to go pick the wife up or what?
Yeah, just gonna figure out what to do about dinner and stuff.
Yeah, where is the other Paul?
I'll
the
give
other
you a
Paul.
clue.
Yeah, where's the other
We'll
Paul?
give you a clue.
Yeah.
Whips and chains.
You know,
What?
yeah, his new gal has got him by the
Yeah.
by the nuts and swinging him round.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good. If it's good for him, it's good. Should be good for everybody, you know?
Wow.
He seems happier. So, it's
Yeah.
good.
Well, what I've noticed is his focus isn't on us as much. Not that I feel bad about it, but his attention is towards her, which it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him not having attention on us.
Because it's kind of like you and Laura, you know?
Well, it's not like he's really not around that much.
No. Nothing's like me and Laura. All right. My attention's on you guys because of Laura.
Jesus, you're about to get slapped upside the head from behind. I can feel it coming.
I mean,
I can
Hodges
just
is
feel the burn of Laura coming up from behind you. Just
What,
smacking
Laura?
your head so hard, you stars.
He's going to
mean-
be stalking you.
Hodges
was
is around
A
quite a
few
bit.
F words out the other room.
Go ahead,
Just gonna
Justin.
come
What are
up-
you going to say?
I said Hodges is around a lot, so I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not like
yeah.
he's,
He comes around, but you can just tell his attention kind of.
His focus
Yeah,
is
but
shifted.
that don't matter if you're 16 or 100. When you get with somebody new, that's just natural thing.
Yeah, how it goes.
Especially when you're like in your early 20s, dude. You'd be going at it like jackrabbits for the first 6 months.
Well, that's a fuck fest.
Yeah, and then you don't care about
What-
anybody in
What
that period.
happens when you're Paul Hodges' age and you're still going like it, right, Abrits?
Well, I don't
Like
think
I
you
said,
really
you-
are.
No, I'm just saying you don't care about anybody at that point, but the other person you're spending time
Yep.
with.
Exactly.
Robert.
I would say it's different point. Whatever.
No, it's just I think when you get to Hodges' age, you don't have time to fuck around.
Well, he's looking for somebody to be his companion.
Like what Max has just put. I'm not repeating it.
Yes.
Paul Hodges
No,
does.
you're right.
Paul Hodges does not like to fly solo.
And there's.
Yeah,
I was just going to add
what's
to
up,
that
Mendez?
that another word that is very relevant: boobs. That's all we're gonna.
Listen to this dude singing to his wife. Watch. Listen to the lyrics. This shit is hilarious.
I really don't wanna die. How come you don't know how to drive? You put our lives in danger every day. Why are you texting on the freeway? You always run stop signs. Why do you slow down at every yellow
Look at her face.
learn to drive?
You taught me how to drive.
Why can't you park between the lines? Baby, please tell me why. You always get road rage and start to rage. And you always lose.
You drive then.
I really
Oh, I was laughing so hard. when
That's
I saw it.
hilarious.
No, that guy likes to take songs and he like redoes them with his own lyrics and he sings to his wife and they're hilarious.
Well, he's got a good voice. But she gives it right back to him. She's not sitting there and taking it either.
Hmm.
I think I'd be worried about what she was cooking for dinner after that. Everybody loved it.
Okay.
Uh,
Dave.
You'll have to play that
Hey,
again.
Mr. Ennis. How you doing? So, Justin,
here you go.
You-
Here.
yeah,
what?
you can't rub anything in.
What?
Well, you was trying to wind me up about football earlier on
Oh,
Laura's.
they win?
Oh, yes. We own
Yes.
that ground.
Oh, here's another one he did. I'll play one more. Watch.
I worked, I drove, I cooked and cleaned, got home, just wanna sit in peace.
Well, you're sitting here.
You looked at me as I sat down and asked me immediately.
Yeah, what did I say?
Can you please go and throw the trash away? I've been asking you
Well, why don't you just throw it away?
Then I need you to do the dishes, to stop making me
I will
remind
stop reminding you when you're done with it.
Oh, please just make the nagging stop. I already work 2 full-time jobs.
So?
All I wanted was a minute off without you here to nag
Well, just
me.
do it
Oh,
then.
please just make the nagging stop. I'll take a break, then do it all.
We're supposed to be doing it
All I
now.
wanted was a second off.
Dude's hilarious.
I love it. What's the guy's name?
Yeah, I'll put this link in the channel. He does. I say he's got tons and tons of shorts on his channel.
Wow.
He takes songs and redoes them and sings them to his wife, and they're hilarious.
Clearly, they're in it together.
His channel's pretty funny though.
Oh no, the Blackburn manager's crying. Oh,
Jason Lucia. Lucia. Or is it Jason and is her name Lucia? Lucia. I don't know.
I'm not entirely
Lucia.
sure.
Could be, yeah.
He's got tons of them though. Day in the life of Jason Chen.
Is that his name? Jason Chin?
That's what it says on his banner. if I
Jason and
pronounce it.
Lucia, yeah. I've just gone to his channel.
Jason and Lucia.
Jason Chen.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
That's why I said those type of shorts to me are creative. They're funny, and the guy took the time
Rather
to.
than some girl riding a bike.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a little effort put into that. You know, he
Yeah.
has to make up the
Rather than a
lyrics.
low effort post. Yeah, there's a lot of effort put in it. So that's what I like.
But it makes me laugh though. That's what I like about it. Is the
Oh,
guy
definitely.
was creative and made me laugh, and was able to do it within a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got tons of them, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, he's got a shit ton of them. I ran across his channel about 30, 40 minutes ago, and I was sitting there watching them. I watched probably about 20 of them. I was just sitting there laughing.
Mm.
Yeah, one of his shorts popped up in my feed. That's how I got on him.
Mm.
listen, you little fudger. Stop emptying things.
Don't talk to Dominic like that.
Not Dominic. Rio. He found a box full of nuts and bolts and he's literally just throwing them everywhere.
Oh, as he should.
Yeah.
Well, no,
It's
because
like
I
a-
heard
it's like-
one land in the cockatiel's water.
It's like a toy box, though.
Yeah.
You leave little shiny things like that around, they're going to want to play with them.
It wasn't lying around. He actually pulled it out from underneath the unit.
Mm.
That's what he does. He actually sneaks down the back of the sofa, gets down the back of the unit and starts pushing things out, and then he runs back round and empties it.
Can you teach him to sort nuts and bolts? Because I can use them over here.
Yeah.
And put a little, open up a big old organizer, and he can sit there and separate them for you.
Uh-oh.
Did you watch this one?
I don't know if I've seen that one or not. He's got a whole bunch of them now.
And take all my life surrounded by couples all the time. Guess I should take it as a sign. I'm feeling hungry. Oh, I wished I'd find a lover to cook for me. Now I'm crying for some food. Only had a sandwich. But still I need some more. I gave a second chance to Cupid. But now I'm left here feeling stupid. Oh, the way he makes me feel that love isn't real. Cupid is so dumb.
Isn't that good?
Uh,
Well, that one there has I don't know how many million views.
Oh, what's this? Corey's got a new computer today.
Great.
RTX 460 i7. Oh, nice.
That one I just showed you has got 30 million views.
Jesus.
Corey, that's not a new computer. That's my computer. Can you give it me back, please? That's a hell of a computer. Hey,
What's up,
Steve.
Max, Corey, Jonathan. Sorry, the fucking chat froze again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is that?
Steve Carpenter's here.
Steve.
Honestly, what would have topped that system off would have been an i9. I mean, there's nothing wrong with an i7, but an i9 13 gen. Oh, that would have been the icing on the cake for that. That's a good system right there.
Right, that does it.
Right.
What's up, Steve? How's it
Don't
going, man?
worry, I've got to test the circular saw out. Give. Where you taking that? Hand it over. Fuck off. Get it here.
Oh no, dude! You know, to have a 30 million view short, that'd be crazy.
Where you little?
It's out there.
I think I'm going to show you.
That's not a toy.
It's that big fish that we've just got to reel in. It's out there.
You should have known.
We just got to find
Rock
it.
it.
You just said.
Thank you.
Can you please help me and do something? I asked you yesterday to take out the trash.
He's watching the one where she's singing to him.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. Can you please bugging me? Don't say sorry.
Like I said, nothing wrong with the i7, Corey, by any means. But the rest of that rig is like really souped up pretty good.
Mm.
It definitely deserves an i9. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I need to get a new computer. Oh, by the way, Justin,
What?
forget the win at football. I have a better win. An
What?
awesome win. I came first at Fall Guys.
Yes.
Right to the final and came first.
Well done.
My 9-year-old does it all the time. What's your point?
Point is, I'm 46 and I'm not used to it.
So he said, I'm 46. Fuck those little kids.
Yeah, fuck the kids. They were born playing them games.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Get your little kids over here. I'll give them a game of Jet Set Willy on the little ZX Spectrum. Let's see how good they are then. Or a game of Pong.
Yeah. Space Invaders.
Wow, that's
yeah.
cheap.
Oh, I love Space Invaders.
Hey.
Holy shit,
Done
Corey.
well, Corey.
That is a cheap ass. That you got that hell of a deal there, Corey.
Yeah, what do you reckon, Dominic?
725.
Have to get a modern day version of Space Invaders.
Yeah.
Some of these figures that they've got on here. Here's
Oh,
20
why?
million views there.
Look at that
it's
one.
around
One of them's
20
got 20 million.
Yeah,
That's 5.5.
5.5. This is 20 million.
Go back up and hit popular, and it'll sort them.
Yeah, go to the very top.
Top.
Where?
And
Right there. Hit
then where it
it says
says
popular.
popular.
latest, hit popular.
I'll give you the most viewed one.
Yeah.
33
33
million. 30 million.
Jesus.
21 million.
Well, and you saw some of theirs, only had like 300,000-400,000. It's probably because it was building up, and now they're getting like these type of views every time they put one.
Yeah.
See, because you can see they're consistently. If you looked at the dates they were uploaded, I guarantee it's a climb up.
Yeah.
They're gradually
Yeah,
climbing
but
up.
they're doing a hell of a good climb.
Yeah, they are.
320 million. I looked at his stats.
Is that what he does? Is 300?
Let's just say this.
20 million from 393 videos.
393 million gets them how many million views?
No, he was talking about total. So hit the up there
The
where it
total.
says 4 more links. Click that.
Where?
Or no, the little arrow. The little arrow.
The
up.
little
That's-
arrow.
No,
Go
no,
up
no.
one, up one, up
No,
one,
no,
Up, 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 up.
up.
Next to his
up,
email address.
Next to
Yeah.
the email.
No, go over.
393 videos.
Yeah, but click
Next
the
to
little
the
arrow
email.
next to the email.
This
Yeah,
one right
there
here.
you go. Yeah.
Yep, hit it.
And then scroll. Look at that. Look at that. 320 million.
views.
1 million
Holy
subscribers. And that's a lot of views for that little bit of videos.
And
It's
he
300
joined in 2009.
Yeah,
Well, he was probably a watcher for a long time.
yeah.
And some of his tunes are on iTunes. Now that's just taken a.
But
That is
These
300
guys, these guys are raking it in.
Yeah.
But for only having 392 videos, that's a
Rhymes.
lot of views.
Oh yeah.
What?
As I said, you've got to find that big fish, and once you get it, you reel it in.
Yeah. That guy gets up in the morning and he's just going 1, 2, 3, 3 million quid today. God, what a bad day. Yeah, he must be getting a couple of grand a day.
Well, you think he's getting paid that kind of money?
Well, look at all these different things: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
TikTok.
They'll all be paying him.
Well, the thing of it is she's got a good voice too because she sings.
Well, you
Yeah.
got to think too. It's a combination right there. A little bit of a younger couple. He's funny, so it makes him interested being in the video. She's very cute. You
Mm.
add all that together, it's
Yeah.
a perfect storm.
He's funny. She's visually pleasing. Easy on the eye.
And they're
Yeah.
a couple. People like to see couples doing things like that together, so it's just a perfect
Well,
storm.
David, you and Laura
Yeah,
should be doing
Yeah, why not try something like that?
Laura, the words from Laura was kiss something, an orifice, I think.
Well, yeah, but you could add to her channel and carry her, you know?
Mm. Yeah, you should do something together.
Yeah.
Joe.
Like
We
some
do a
kind of-
lot. We do a lot together. It's called
You-
argue.
You could do like a British comedy type of thing.
Yeah, you could be the new two Ronnies.
Yeah.
I think you guys need to stop taking the drugs.
Hey, Joe Blaylock, how you doing? Welcome.
Yeah.
And Steve Carpenter's here.
Stay.
Yeah, it's officially dark out here now.
So Laura doesn't want us.
encouraging.
Yeah. So she doesn't want us to encourage how to make millions.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
what do
It's
you
kind of
want about
counterproductive there, Laura. Just saying.
Why is that? She doesn't want to split it with David or what?
it? Yeah.
Correct.
Ah.
That's how things work around here.
Look, we just gave you a seminar that only cost you $400 to tell you how to make millions.
Yeah.
Expect that check in the mail, by the way.
Yeah,
Good luck with
you
that.
could. What you would do is you'd do a short and say, "Here's how to make $1 million."
And then just
And-
don't say shit.
No, you say no. What you do is
Oh
send me
my
$1,
God.
and I'll send you all the instructions, and then you send them. The instructions are get on YouTube, make a video, and ask for $1.
No, I was thinking about just doing one like Matt's. I have an idea one. Just be like, this is how you make $1 million, and then don't say shit. Like cut like you're gonna tell them, keep, or I love those ones where those people are trying to sell you something, and they
Yeah.
keep like vaguely describing the item over and over and over again, but they don't tell you what it is.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they're doing a diet, they're like, if you eat this specific food, you'll lose all the weight
It's
you
food,
need.
yeah.
But we want to unlock the secrets of this specific food, and they'll just keep saying that over and over, but they won't tell you what food it is because they want to sell you a diet plan. Those ones annoy the piss out of me, man. I get so pissed at the end of those. If I
Yeah.
run across one like that,
Yeah. uh, yeah.
it's not sharing, Laura. You're buying your way out.
Mm.
Doesn't need to buy a way out. You can go for free.
You leave David a cool meal to take care of the birds and everything, and you take off.
Mm.
Me and the birds will be fine. Laura can just take the money.
She got to leave you a meal.
I don't want a meal.
That way you can go and buy a Golden Grill and go down to the local pub and start making it rain.
Laura says you're correct. Why share?
Mm.
Just so you're aware, £1 million would not be enough to live the rest of your life off.
Be enough to buy you season tickets to your soccer games for the next 10 years.
Mm.
Yeah, that's about right. 10 years.
Yep.
The way inflation's going.
Season tickets expensive over there, David?
Not at our club. 400, between 280 and 400.
Okay.
But when they get to the Premier League teams, you're talking £2,000, £4,000.
Wow.
It's like, why?
And they fill the stands.
Well, of course they do.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, we get 35, 40,000 to every one of our games. Don't all talk at once.
don't worry, we won't.
So an average cost of so
Just a minute. Paul,
Yeah.
I'll raise you your TV and call you checkmate.
Huh?
Checkmate.
Checkmate what?
Well, you keep moving your TV like you're playing chess with it. So
Well, what
checkmate.
I'm doing is I'm trying to stop the glare.
Yeah.
Because what I get is I get the glare off of these computer screens
Yeah.
onto there.
Downside of this time of year, unfortunately.
okay, so I'm gonna go by NFL. So average NFL season tickets are about what did it say? 15 to 100 or 1,000 to 1,500. If you're doing season and premier seats, range from 15 to 4,500 a year.
Wow.
Okay.
Question
So-
is, though,
Ours start at $200 and go all the way up to $1,500.
yeah, but I've got to ask
depends
a
on the
question.
team, too. Though.
Yeah, the serious question though here: who the hell pays to watch them sports?
NFL's big money, dude.
I do. I pay $1,045.
You've been mucked.
I get free admission and a free seat.
Free admission and a free seat.
17 games.
For 17 games, I tell you what, I want free admission, right? Well, it's not free admission because you pay for a ticket, right?
Yep.
I want that seat gold plated with a cushion, right? And have like a waiter service for the full time of the match.
We do get waiter service. It's just that we have to go back into the bar.
That's not waiter service.
I know that, but they're still waiters. We get access to three different bars. And it was greatly subsidized.
Yeah. So say I ended up with £1 million tonight. To actually live off, I'd have to go and buy a house, my own house, not a council place, right? So there goes $500,000, right? Then you have to refurniture it, right? So before you know it, you're down to like 400,000. You burn that off in next to no time.
With 400,000, you would go and buy your way into a business.
Yeah, but I'm in the UK and there's not a business worth investing in.
Well, I heard the next best thing to be in the UK
Is being
you gotta get into the llama business.
No, the best industry in the UK is being MP. Do
First
what the
of all-
hell you like,
Yep.
cause as much trouble as you like, say what you
Yep.
like, and get paid for it.
First of all, Max
Gravy
doesn't
train.
Max doesn't want any business talk without pie graphs, charts, and figures. You got to bring
Yeah.
all the figures, pie graphs, charts, all that.
You got to
Well,
have it
I'm
in one
sorry,
of those really nice.
If we're
manila
talking
folders.
pie, then it's got to be a butter pie and I'm eating it, right? Your charts, nah.
Now, Max is all about figures, charts, and facts.
But it has to be in a really nice manila folder.
Exactly.
Like World War III in here.
That's why Bezos got so successful with Amazon, because Max
Yeah.
was in his ear talking about pie charts, facts,
Yeah.
figures.
All of the above.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
what
next
the
thing you
hell
know,
are we going on
Amazon-
about now?
Next thing you know, Amazon became the behemoth it was, all because of Max.
Yep. Mm.
A Chalama.
Hmm.
Told you, Laura, we only need about 100 million for research and development.
The Chalamas.
You know what? I don't need 100 million. I just need around about 20,000 for the Hitman. I'll end this idea.
Exactly, Steve. Then we got to make sure the folder is all nice and bound and put in a nice little briefcase.
Yeah.
Huh. And DJI sucks.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he even allowed Jeff to sell DJI on the Amazon site.
Mm.
I mean, we all know Max has, you know, when the FAA listens, he's in their ear whispering regulations, RID, DJI sucks, ban them. That's everything that Max has been telling the FAA secretly.
Yep.
What's up, Gio? How's it going, man?
Yes,
Relax
Laura.
yourself, Laura.
Yep. Let's go.
Wonder if JDS ever got rid of his drones.
Yeah, he was
Mm.
working on it, wasn't he?
Yeah. Seems like a lot of people. I'd say there's a good handful of people now. I noticed on Mendez's channel, man, he's not even really doing drone stuff. Now he's doing electric scooter content.
Yeah, everybody's gone to the electric scooters.
Everybody's like jumping ship and going to other things now.
Whatever's the latest and greatest, right?
Yeah, well, I occasionally do the food reviews.
Oh, did you do the review on the beans on toast?
I don't think I've done one of those, but I might do another one then.
Yeah.
He's been doing chip reviews.
Yeah, I did chips the other day. Yeah, I've done
Jabir.
I've done two types of chips. I did the Tim Tams earlier.
He opened up the bag. He was like, "They smell lovely."
Yeah. I just happened to, as I said, I was just going to the supermarket, and what happens is when you walk in, just as you walk in, they always have a thing where it's either something new or something that's on special. And I just happened to look at it and I'm going, I haven't seen this one before. And Bundaberg ginger beer is a well-known brand. So I thought, oh, why not? Yes, and I did remember to put the cup in when I did the coffee short the other day.
7-Eleven coffee.
Yep. One of my favorites. Because it's convenient and it's only $1.50.
7-Eleven, owned by a Japanese company.
Yep.
The 7-Elevens are very similar to the ones in the US and Japan. They're actually not much different. I've watched a few guys that have gone into them. Check them out. You know, Americans that were over there. They wanted to see what their 7-Elevens were like. Really not a
That'd be
huge
interesting,
difference.
Steve. Become a wine wanker at the same time as flying your drone.
So I remember there was like this like anti 7-Eleven sentiment a couple years back. Everybody's like, screw 7-Eleven, they're Chinese. I was like, no, they're not. They're owned by a Japanese company. The hell are you talking about Chinese? They have nothing to do with the Chinese.
What's the over here? It's the cheapest of the budget coffees. I mean, you know, it's $1.50, and sometimes we're paying up to $5 if you go into barista made coffee, and there's no real difference in quality, and you're paying 3 times the price. So when you work it out, it's about the same. Because McCafe can be what, $4.50, just 3 times the price, and it's not 3 times as good.
Sarah loves McDonald's coffee. Their iced coffees.
Yeah, the frappes. We got frappes as well on top of that. You got the frappes and the iced coffee, as well as the barista made coffee. But as I said, $4.50 when it's 3 times the price. It's not 3 times as good. And that's only for the small one. Yeah, they don't have filter coffee here anymore. That died out. Can't find that anywhere. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not a big coffee drinker, so I really can't give my opinion on coffee.
Yeah. Some of us do, some of us don't.
The only coffee place I ever go to that is like strictly a coffee place is Starbucks. But they have the vanilla bean, which is like just a vanilla shake with fresh vanilla
Yeah,
bean
yeah.
in it. That's really good to me. Like it's because they actually put fresh vanilla bean in it.
Yeah.
So when you're eating or drinking it, you can feel the vanilla bean, the little beads. Like you can taste them when you're drinking it. It's
How
really
many
good.
Starbucks would you see regularly? Because they're very rare over here these days.
Starbucks
Dre.
are everywhere over here. Relax yourself, Dre.
We've got 2, and it's very rarely. How do I say this nicely? It is very rarely frequented by Australians. The other thing we've got a lot of. Actually, we have more of these bubble tea places than we do Starbucks.
And the only thing I said about coffee was Sarah likes iced coffees. Dre's like, shut the hell up.
Here he is. Good evening, Dre.
Good evening. Let me turn down some stuff here.
Hey, Murray don't drink coffee neither. He's the same as me.
No,
He don't like it.
No, I'm not a big coffee drinker myself. My wife drinks it. My daughters drink it.
All my kids drink it, and so does my wife. I just thought the smell is wonderful. The taste to me is disgusting. I don't like the taste of it.
Yeah, I never became a big fan. I like the smell of it in the morning, but now that we have these little pod things, you don't even get the smell as strong as like you used to have a. Yeah.
Sort of like an espresso or Keurig.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like fresh coffee beans is the best.
Mm-hmm.
The hell's this?
Go right now. Turn around and start walking there. Turn around.
Coffee,
Come on,
coffee.
you don't want to go to jail. Walk out.
He's being a Karen. He's being a Karen.
Well, anybody that calls the cops for a fucking restaurant order problem, I'm sorry, that's just wasted police.
Come on, start walking.
oh, it gets worse. I'll skip ahead a little bit.
You're under arrest. Put your hands
He
behind your back.
punched the
You're
cop.
under arrest. Hands behind your back.
530,000 views in 5 hours.
A bunch of entitleism right there.
And they're talking together.
A little bit of testing.
He's giving you a lawful order.
Some people.
See anything?
We're gonna post everything on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
Now,
Doing it for the
now when they said that, I told him, I said, my back seat holds 3.
Since I am in
But I can fit 4.
That's right.
Don't
Let's squeeze them all in.
They can pick anybody up. No, Doreen can't come over here until I
So keep running your suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got enough cars there for one for each of them.
She won't get in the car. Now she finally does.
Yeah. She's just doing it for the views.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna swap out your handcuffs, okay? And this female officer.
Nobody can see me. I do not feel safe here.
What, is she fucking Harry Potter? Nobody can see me.
You can't see me.
I got my Karen invisibility cloak on.
Pull her out that way.
Actually, I'm mighty pissed off. I put my invisibility cloak down. I can't find it.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me put my hands over you. Tell me, take it easy.
Around here somewhere.
So they called for a female cop to come over and search her.
You're gonna put change.
This is what they're doing.
She's a mother and a grandmother, and this is the way they're treating her. She
Come on,
said.
sit down.
Yeah.
But if you start flailing around, I'm gonna have to hold your arm again, okay? Okay, there you go.
Some
You're
people.
good. Sit down.
I want to go directly to the police station
No.
instead of sitting here in a secluded area where I've asked to be taken to the police station over an hour ago.
Come on, sit down.
But you're in handcuffs. You don't get to make suggestions.
Mm.
Thank you.
Now, see, in my day, you get someone like that, these guys are all PR people now, the police are, because everybody's got phones and body cameras and stuff. The one thing
Yeah.
taught us when I came to the academy, pain has a direction. You use them hand controls, you put the right move on that hand, guess what? She'll slide her butt right in the back seat with a quickness.
Oh, Joe, I got 2 of them in my town alone.
In my day, they didn't have to put handcuffs on because the Tyrannosaurus Rex arms were too small.
I think we got 2 in the hole.
But when you call for, because you know the best one, Dre, was the guy that called so he called the cops to McDonald's because his French fries were cold.
Oh,
Dude was wanted for murder.
Dumb
That's
criminal.
classic. That's
Hmm.
classic right there.
So they ran his name to do trespassing, you know, because
it
they had to
says
call
the warrant for his
Yeah.
arrest.
Yeah, and then he acts
classic.
surprised when they come up to him and say, "Sir, you need to put your hands behind your back." And he
Mhm.
takes off running. Of course, they catch him. Like, what an idiot!
Dumb criminals.
Like,
That's
why are you even
hilarious.
out in public? You should be hiding in somebody's basement, staying in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Who said Joe said there's no Starbucks for 60 miles to him in the state
Yeah.
of Washington?
I got
Dude, we
2
got-
of them.
Dude, we got it right now. My city has, I want to say 7 Starbucks. And
He
I
might
mean,
I
he
think
might
we've
live in
got-
like a small mountainous town or something.
yeah. And I'm just saying that they're not far apart from each other either, dude. It's just an amazing. Anytime you drive past one, morning, noon, or night, the drive-through line always has cars lined up.
And
there.
Starbucks is not
Oh, yeah.
inexpensive either, right?
No, it's
I mean,
high-
it's not
high price
over.
nonsense.
It's not
Starbucks
overly
is
expensive.
disgusting.
Though.
It's toilet water here.
I've heard of people spending 10 or 12 bucks for a coffee, a large coffee.
Well, it depends on how you have it made. Some people will pay to have 4 or 5 espresso shots thrown into it too, though.
Well, I'll put it like
Because-
this, Justin. I have a cousin down in Texas, Austin, and I always tease her about, going to Starbucks. I said, you just like the fact that you're having it being made for you. You like to be served. And,
Well,
and that's what it is for some people. They like to be served. They don't want
Well,
to take the time to make it for themselves. They want somebody else to serve it up the way they want it.
David, go make me a coffee.
They go,
Like I get the big large.
see, you hear, Laura? Classic
I'm
example.
saying I get the big large vanilla bean, which is ice, vanilla
Yeah.
ice cream, fresh vanilla bean,
Yeah.
and then it has whipped
And-
cream, and it's a big cup like that. It's usually like 5 something for that.
Yeah.
All I'm
It's
going to
not
say about
overly
Starbucks
expensive.
is you can make shitty coffee when you don't pay your taxes.
I mean, really, Starbucks isn't really that much more expensive anywhere else now. Coffee is insanely expensive in a lot of places now.
Yep.
That used to be like the cheap morning drink. You go into a place and pay 50 cents for a cup of coffee.
Good morning,
Now
Tim
it's like-
Jackson.
Now
Yeah, but
even
at
a
the same time-
standard
But at the
restaurant, you
same
pay
time,
$2,
the
$3.
Yeah.
quality has gone up too. And back in the day, you could, get 50 cents and then you just
Oh,
put your hand on
back
a
in the
pot
day.
of coffee and that pot of coffee could have been brewing for
Right, take a look
7 or 8 hours.
Yeah. But I just know those people that are hardcore coffee drinkers, like give it to me straight black, they like McDonald's and places like that because they give nice, hot, straight black coffee. And ain't got this half and half, squirt of this, squirt of that, and all this other crazy stuff that people try to put in it.
Well, industrial
it.
coffee makers,
They
they
would call
say,
that
are
a
better
long black
anyway.
over here.
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
when I was watching that thing, they were saying industrial coffee makers will be 30 to 40 degrees hotter than any
Yeah.
one that you would have at home.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's one of the
yeah.
reasons why people like takeout coffee better because it tastes
Yeah,
better.
because it's
Yeah.
because of the 2-bar pressure.
A higher,
But,
higher.
I don't drink coffee. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Coffee is the best.
Well, especially when David has to make it for you, right?
When Bill said 13 Starbucks is within 20 miles. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we have 2 in our town that are about maybe 3-4 miles apart.
Yeah.
And,
Well, here where I'm at, we're talking literally blocks, dude. This blocks
Oh.
away. No, we ain't talking about a mile. We're talking blocks.
we used to have 3 because there
Hey,
used to
quit
be
that.
one in the Walmart back in the day, but it's not there
Mhm.
anymore.
Yeah.
We are.
Joe likes instant coffee.
Mm.
Oh,
I like
Speaking of hardcore coffee drinkers, though, I know a lot of them like that old MRE coffee, that Type 2.
Mm.
yeah.
That's
Yes.
I don't think they are.
I like Tim Hortons.
There you go.
Andrew.
I think Laura's trying to get me into trouble
Why?
by saying Timmy's bad.
I like Tim Hortons.
And I know Starbucks, they sell a shit ton of coffee just in retail stores. The little
Mhm.
glass bottles and then the little can energy
I
ones. they
think
have.
the clue in the
those
coffee,
things-
the clue in the
Crazy.
name, Justin, you just said a clue to what it is. Shit loads.
They
Yeah.
do. They sell shitloads of it.
Yeah,
And
but
it
with-
is shit.
well, like you said, Justin, they got every facet of the market covered. They got, like I say, the
Of
iced
course.
coffee covered.
I
They
don't
got the regular. You can buy the beans. You can buy the K cups.
think it's
They
an
got
A.
Starbucks on everything.
Oh yeah.
I can't
Uh,
remember the last time I went to a Starbucks, but I did walk past one yesterday.
But what's funny is everybody always gives Starbucks shit, but like Dre said, you drive by any Starbucks and it's fucking packed
Yeah,
all
The
the
line-
time.
the line is always
Not
full.
not the ones here.
I think the
They're very
one
sparsely
here
populated.
in San Bernardino is one of the top
color?
selling on Second Street in San Bernardino is one of the top selling Starbucks in the Southwest.
No.
It's just nonstop. Cars lined up. Matter of fact, the police made them block off one of their entrance because it was holding up traffic. So that people had to come in on the other side of the building and snake around through the drive-through.
Yeah, none of us. We don't have any of the drive-through Starbucks here.
Yeah, most of
They
ours,
died out.
they a lot of places have gone away from the lobby area because of the, as we say, I just call it homeless issues.
No.
People hanging out there all day.
No.
So they like to call them the more polite term, political correct term is the housing challenge or whatever, challenged or whatever. They just homeless
Housing
folks.
challenge.
Yeah, they like I
Really
just call it what it is.
housing challenged?
Yeah, that's the new term now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But they like to go into places, hang out there all day. Like Starbucks is always famous for having free Wi-Fi and all this kind of stuff. So they were just
Right,
hanging
McDonald's
out.
over here.
Yeah, they just hanging out and stuff. And they said, no, that's enough. Because they were drawing other customers away.
I'll tell you one fast food place that is packed all the time is fucking Chick-fil-A. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd love to see that come here.
Dude, Chick-fil-A is but
We've
it's good
got-
food.
We've got In-N-Out Burger and what's the other one? Five Guys. We have those here.
Yeah, In-N-Out down Australia.
Yep.
Five
Wow.
Guys is too expensive.
Yeah, Five Guys is too expensive.
Yeah.
We had one here, and basically because all the competition, I think they just priced themselves out of the market.
And their veggie option's very funny.
It's just when
What
you're
is the
talking about
veggie option?
burgers and you got other places
your own
which is
salad
you're competing
degree.
with the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, and mom and pops and everybody else, and you're charging almost $4 a burger or
No
more.
burger in it. It's just
$4.
salad.
Oh yeah, you can go to Five Guys and you will spend over $20 for two people. That's just burger, fries, and a drink. And you'll spend over
That's-
$20.
that's
at
cheap.
Five Guys.
60 quid for two
You
people.
go to any
Actually,
of our burger joints, you know, you
actually-
won't get out. You won't get out of the place for under $40.
Yeah.
Actually, Dre, I would say it's more like $40 for two people. About
Yeah,
$20
Five
a
Guys?
person. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like me and Sarah go there every great once in a while. It's kind of like one of those things we treat ourselves to every once in a while because their food is good. Their burgers are delicious.
I wasn't impressed.
But-
I went there one time. I just wasn't impressed with the food. I said, for what I'm spending, I'm expecting for that. Give me something a little better on the menu, whatever. But this didn't do it for me.
I like it. I kind of put Five Guys, Whataburger, and In-N-Out kind of all in the same category.
I haven't got
Yeah,
Whataburger
want a
yet.
good
But
fast
like
food
I say,
burger.
you look at the difference in the price though. What you pay for an In-N-Out, which is basically about In-N-Out meal, you can get the double for what, $8 for a meal, and Five Guys you'll pay over $12, $13.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been to In-N-Out in years
Yeah,
since we were in
Yeah,
California
Five
last.
Guys.
I like
South
going
Bank.
to
I know exactly where it is. I might check it out. Might do a food review from there.
There you go.
Jack in the Box is
Border
good, but they
fruit.
have the most oddest menu. They
Yeah.
have burgers, tacos, and egg rolls
Mm-hmm.
all on the same menu.
Yeah.
They always
I
have
go
the weirdest menu.
And I like I say, when I'm trying not to eat a lot, I'll go in there and order, 3 egg rolls
You ask him.
and stuff, and I'll be on my way.
Well, that's what's weird, right?
Yeah.
Is they have egg rolls, tacos, and like burgers. So they got all this odd stuff, but it's all really good.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
But it's just a weird menu. Like it's one
Yeah.
of those good, like if you want a late night snack or
Right.
want something to stop and grab a quick bite.
Yeah, Jack in the Box has always been that we cater to everybody type of thing. We'll catch you on one end to the other end, from tacos to egg rolls to burgers.
Right.
Yeah.
Back in the
Laura,
day,
I didn't get any pictures. What did I get? No, I did. You did send something this morning, and I'm trying to think, did I open it, or I almost opened it and I caught myself.
one fond memory I have of Southern California was all the Jacks in the Box antenna toppers you used to see all the time. Back in the day. You remember those?
Yeah. Yeah,
Little antenna balls.
The antenna balls. Yeah. That was a big thing when they started resurging themselves, was reintroducing the antenna ball. The antenna balls back.
And they had all different ones. They had ones with little cowboy hats, like ones with little Christmas hats. They'd always come out with all these different ones.
Yeah, I remember the Jack in the Box balls and the 76 gas station balls. Remember those?
Yep. I remember that.
Yep.
Now cars don't have freaking antennas. If not, it's just a little nub on the top of the roof.
That's it.
Yeah.
The little shark
What are
fin.
you sitting on roofs for?
Shark wing.
Yep, the shark fin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's your antenna. And most time they work better than the old antennas ever did. I remember buying a little antenna booster for some of the old cars I had, so you can pick up some of those stations out of LA and stuff.
One of the work trucks we used to have had a freaking wire hanger as the antenna.
Yeah.
Everybody used to do that down here.
The trucks I have now is like you drive down a road that has a lot of power lines on it, and I listen to AM radio still for talk radio, and it's like, oh man.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like.
When I was a kid, my old black and white TV had a TV aerial made out of a coat hanger, wire coat hanger,
rabbit ears,
and it worked.
You will find the weirdest radio stations on the AM channels. That's where you go and find like the alien conspiracy talk shows and stuff like that.
Oh, that'd be great. I find a lot of those on YouTube now.
Now, Laura, you can come on and tell them.
What? Removing what?
The heart.
Oh, okay. I can go do that.
Why?
Because she wants me to be heartless.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jack in the Box has actually kind of shrunk over the years, Edward.
Has it?
I think they've actually shut down quite a few locations because, like he said, they used to be in Michigan.
Hey, Lord, should be good to go now.
Yes.
I'm blessed because my favorite fast food restaurant, they built 3 of them in Florida. Those are the only 3 on the whole West Coast. That's Del Taco. We got 1 in Kissimmee and 2 in Orlando.
Del Taco's not bad. I give Del Taco. Taco Bell's the one I can't even bring myself to go there.
Laura loves Taco Bell. I hate
Del Taco just feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like fast food, but then it doesn't. It's just better quality.
We have Taco Bill, not Taco Bell.
The question has to be, why do they still calling it fast food? Because it's never fast.
Exactly.
The one thing that's always got me is how the government helped out Taco Bell big time when they had that big whatever contamination deal, and they kept it a big secret for months which chain fast food it was, and they couldn't find out it was Taco Bell because they were using fake meat for years.
Oh, a lot of companies have been doing that.
Yeah, Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell was using some fake meat, and they were, a lot of folks were getting sick. This is about, I think it's around the mid '90s. I think this happened. A lot of folks were getting sick, and the government kind of put them on their wing and said, we won't out you guys, but you guys got to change up. what
Well,
you're
see,
doing.
this is a problem with McDonald's, Andrew, as they kind of moved away from their original core values on how a speedy process.
Mhm.
Because the whole point of McDonald's when it first started, it was supposed to have a very basic menu, and they had organization in the kitchen. Now, not to say that they're not really organized in their kitchen, but it ain't the same organization that they originally had as far as the way their line ran. They had somebody at every station. Now you look back into McDonald's and people are just running all over the damn place doing different things.
Mhm.
And then the menu's gotten bigger. And now instead of having one drive-through window, you have 2 drive-through windows and 5 pickup areas because they can't keep up with the orders.
Mhm.
Watch The Founder if you've never seen it. And it
Yeah,
kind of gives
I
you a good
watched
Yeah, I've
insight.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of gives you a good insight of how their original core value of the business was
Mhm.
and how they've moved
Well-
away from it extensively.
Oh, that's
Steve Carpenter says Del Taco out where he is super fast.
The only thing I find about McDonald's and Burger King about their food being fast is how fast you bloody get rid of it.
I went into Del Taco about 8 months ago, or about a year ago. I ordered 10 red burritos and 10 green burritos to bring home for everybody. And they had
Very
like
good.
5 guys jump on the line. I was in and out in like 10 minutes. Like they were that quick with it.
Well, that's why they call it In-N-Out Burger then.
Like they had like 5 or 6 guys jump on the line and they were just do, and they were just in a nice order. One threw the beans on, one threw the cheese on, one was wrapping, one was
Jesus
stacking it in the
Christ. Bit of an overkill, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
All them people with one burger.
Oh, the Chick-fil-A drive-thrus are insane, Andrew. Oh my God, dude! Like they have like 3 or 4 lanes, and they got 5 or 6 people out walking around taking orders from your window because it's that busy. And they're closed on Sundays too, so they don't open on Sundays because the owners are religious. They don't believe working on Sundays.
Yeah.
And so they actually close on Sundays. So Mondays and Saturday evenings, that place is packed. Just like In-N-Out, their owners are super religious too. If you look under their on all their food wrappers and on their cups, under the bottom lips of their cups, there's Bible verses printed on all their stuff.
The Entertainer over here, which is a toy store,
Yep.
they give all their staff every Sunday off, and they close Christmas. They close early on Christmas Eve, and they make sure the staff have a proper Christmas.
Good to hear.
Oh my God, JDS. It looks like Bill just got home. Nice.
Yep.
I don't mind Taco Bell once in a while. I mean, I don't get to go to Del Taco very often because it's like 45-minute drive from here. Me and Sarah go over great once in a while. We'll make a trip there.
Uncle Bill usually does his show, was it Sunday night late, right?
Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, that reminds me. What time is it? All right. Because if Matt didn't go with the time change, he's probably going to be going on in about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's if he
David,
did.
David,
Let's see if he.
Yeah.
Let's see if he remembers the
I
time.
think you have some explaining to do.
Why? What have I done?
Why is the llama in rainbow colors?
It's a gay pride llama.
I was gonna say, about to say, Paul, does it need to come out the closet or what?
I'm just going to pass on that question. But
Pass
thanks
it
for
to
asking.
Laura.
Yeah, we did, Mark.
Okay.
We worked on that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for asking the question, but no thanks.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I felt since I was pressured to open this picture, I felt I need to get some explanation.
Oh, wow.
There is no explanation into anything Laura does. Just so you know.
Okay, so on the 3 surveys, Windows 3 is winning
Yes.
with 11 votes.
Here
I
comes
got a feeling people
Windows
are trying to
3?
wind you up.
What?
Windows 3?
Yeah, you didn't see the things I put up on my
I
page?
saw it, and nobody.
Yeah.
I would have sworn. Well, I don't
Hello,
know.
Tim.
My thing 98 should have been a top choice.
Yeah, Windows XP is my favorite.
The second one, Windows 7, is winning with 9 votes. And then the
Alright.
third one, Windows 11, is winning with 5 votes.
See, that's what I said. The people who are voting are the ones who come from a different generation.
I think people are actually voting just to wind you
Well,
up.
like I said, I went all the way back to
Bring back
1990, all the
Windows
way up till now. So
Yeah,
I
like
get
I
it.
say, 90. I'll put down factual proof to why 98, because 98 still allows you to do things in DOS and Windows. It was very versatile, and that's why it was the most stable of all the platforms.
What's up, Tim?
So you had old software
what's
that still ran in DOS, you could still run it through 98. And if you had anything that came out newer, it was still running 98. Windows 7 eliminated anything you could run in DOS for the most part when Windows 7 came. But 98 was very stable. It didn't have a lot of crash issues and stuff, but it still allows you to run things in DOS and in Windows.
I put Windows Me.
And Windows 8 sucked.
Yeah.
I put
That's
Windows.
That's where
Me-
I left Windows.
I put
left
Windows.
because of Windows 8.1.
No, look, I put Windows Me on there because I know nobody's gonna pick that fucking shit.
Yeah, Windows
gonna
Me.
go back
Matter of
and
fact,
change
Windows Me gets a negative
That-
1,
that
2,
was
3.
the
I
most-
should go back and change my vote then.
Some of the they did like a big internet survey on that, and Windows Me actually got the most hate of any
Yeah.
operating system Windows ever did.
It was just a patch, a carryover. Windows Me was a carryover platform, and it had so many bugs, so many issues with it. People were just getting frustrated with it. Yeah, but when 98 was the most stable platform they had.
I still remember using Windows 1.0 though.
And AMD is winning with 17
Yeah,
votes
it
against Intel.
I think that's
You didn't put
I think,
Q
I think,
basic
I
in
think
it.
that's more of a cultural bias against the big guy.
Yeah.
And then out of operating systems, Windows is winning, Mac OS is second, and Linux is third with 32 votes.
Yeah.
I figured more people would have picked Linux, but I guess not.
No. Linux was more of a programmer's
Yeah.
operating system.
What about Q Basic?
Yeah, that
Exactly.
Q Basic just wasn't his name, it was basic.
There you
Yeah.
go, sir.
What the hell is that?
Cup of tea.
Why is it
Yeah,
in a
correct.
Because you're a big kid.
Wow.
Damn.
Where's the digestives?
Up my bum.
Ugh. Thanks.
Huh.
God.
That'd be
Hey,
chocolate now.
well, I guess we're hearing enough of that pillow talk out of David and Laura.
Yeah.
Shit. That's more than pillow talk right there.
So that's where the digestives go.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how you make the chocolate ones then.
Very.
Oh my God. That wasn't Nutella.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
One,
Disgusting.
2, 3.
Right.
Well, I wanted to do all of them in one survey, but YouTube only lets me put 4 per survey.
Oh,
So
yeah.
2,
There's
3.
about
You get rid of.
20.
1.
Mhm.
I wanted to do them all in one big survey. So I could,
Stop messing around.
I'm not.
You know we can still hear you, David.
them two are always having a side conversation.
Yeah.
We're talking
Yes.
about you, not
Our
to you.
conversation is more interesting than the conversation is.
Yeah, side
Justin,
conversation
you
when
said,
everybody
Matt's
can
Matt's
hear it.
coming on
Antenna
tonight?
ladies.
Hold on, what was that?
You said Matt will be on tonight?
Laura.
Yeah, but if he didn't go with the time change, he's going to be on at 7 p.m. He's
To be honest,
So
7
8.
instead of 8.
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
no message.
Do you guys do a time
No.
change there in Australia, Dominic?
We've already done it. Well,
We don't.
but
We don't.
I've got to qualify that. Tim's in Queensland and they don't do it. I'm in
Okay.
Victoria.
You
and
don't
we
do a lot
do
in Queensland.
What are you doing?
Okay, that's why I was wondering, does the whole continent do it or
Well,
just
they
certain
like to
parts of
put
it?
peppers
Two
in-
states. Two states don't.
No.
Okay.
And the
I'm
island.
eating all my crackers.
Yeah, but they're not states.
You
Right.
gave them to me. Thank you.
Yeah, so we go from 3 time zones to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Tim,
kinda.
what's been going on, dude?
Nothing much. Just been working long hour days.
Are you still on your plan to repatriate yourself?
Yeah, whenever I'm just waiting for the email back.
Oh,
The
okay.
government takes their time to answer claims.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're in the process of
It takes a long time to take
Yeah.
out.
What's
Yeah.
happened is the American government have now got the email and they're like, is this guy for real? Do we really want him back? Seriously? Come on.
That's
Seriously?
how much.
As far
That's
as I
how
was,
much David's in tune because he don't know what I'm doing. So I never contacted the American government. I'm trying to get
As-
my
I know
Super
you're trying to
out.
get back.
Trying to get your super out. Believe
Right.
me, it takes.
and as far as
Thank
I was on the
effort to get it out.
understanding, we didn't care if you came in illegally.
You're an asshole.
Matter of fact,
Now, my question is, when you went down there, did you initially claim dual citizenship, or you just,
no.
or did you
No.
keep your American citizenship?
Yeah, when I came over here, I just came on a 3-month stay.
Right. Yeah, like a visa.
And then she got, well, it was called an ETA visa. And then she got pregnant. We went for
Right.
Maryland. Yeah. And then I got permanent residence.
Okay,
Yes.
but in other words, you're still a U.S. citizen, but you
Yes.
just live in Australia. So
Yes.
you never renounced your citizenship.
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
could. You can go to any
Well,
police station to do that.
Yeah, I know you can, especially if you got married, you got offspring and stuff and everything. You can have that right to do that. That's why I was asking, what was your actual status? Because I know once you reapplying to come back to America is not a problem if you still have your American citizen status.
Right.
well, and to be honest, Tim, you could just get a cheap flight to Mexico. Dre could wait on the other side. You just walk up, give Dre a big hug, jump in the passenger seat. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can see the Border Patrol now. Black guy and his long hair, white guy. Yeah, they need to be shot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they won't
Well-
stop us. No.
Well,
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
none of you guys have an accent, so it won't look that weird.
That's what's gonna make it worse. We know we were up to something.
I can bring a fake Australian accent when I Good eye, mate.
Yeah.
I can't even do it.
Oh wow. Well, best of luck to you, partner.
Yeah, thanks.
Have you
Just
got a
waiting.
job already lined up?
Yep. Yep. Them emails went through and they replied to me like every other day, so
Mhm.
they're pretty cool.
So what's your landlord think about you leaving?
I'm not going to tell her. It's none of her business. Not yet. Not yet. After the government gives me my super, yeah, I will tell her. We'll probably have barbecue and stuff. They're probably the ones that'll take me to the airport.
Come on, get the fuck out.
Yeah. We'll definitely have a big ass barbecue. The police. Oh God, what's
Please don't stop it.
DARENT? Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, fellas. I know Mr. Hodges is not here to carry the conversation, but
No,
y'all
he's
can't
not.
you guys can't all
Yeah.
speak at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, geez. They got all sheltered after I started talking about what I was doing.
Really?
Jeez.
I said,
I'm
Laura's
gonna
got
go get
David on
another coffee.
lockdown.
I'll be back.
Okay. Tim's getting a coffee.
Oh, I was just over here on the cartel's website setting up a moving plan for Tim. And they're doing some specials to get him across the border.
Mm-hmm. He'd be better off trying to sneak aboard a container ship, deal with the cartel.
So now they were, well, you know what's funny is now they're saying that they're actually banning fentanyl within their organizations because it's bringing too much heat down on them. Because the severity of how bad that drug has been compared to other ones.
Well,
Yeah.
My thing is, as long as there's demand, they will supply. And
Well-
and now you get the Chinese in the middle of it too. You got too many hands in the pot trying to produce a product.
Well, I'm thinking that they're going to what?
And to you, Joe.
Joe, are you doing good? Oh, and it's not the other Joe, Joe Blaylock.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if they're getting scared because the government was threatening to label them
No.
as a terrorist organization.
No. I
Because
mean, they've been labeled, they've been what we call terrorists, high risk, whatever, for decades.
Right,
And that-
but they've never
that-
been officially labeled as that, though. It's a whole different
It-
status.
It depends what agency you look at. They're not labeled as a terrorist as far as FBI, but Homeland Security, NAS, they have labeled them as terrorist organizations for over a decade. And like I say, the biggest problem now is that you have
Steve.
another country, China, involved supplying the raw goods.
He's confirmed a crossing time for him. He's got his
Yeah.
reservation already with the cartel.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. God.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is that, now you have not just, Central and South American, activities. Now you got another party or partner halfway across the world who is supplying the raw materials to produce this product. You just don't shut that down and somebody's not going to be upset.
Yeah.
But like I say, if the cartels think they're going to get out of it, guess what? The Chinese going to start setting up camp right in their own backyard. They're still going to flow through. And that means the cartel will lose their power over all those little small countries and backwater towns and everything else because they no longer will be swinging the biggest stick. The Chinese will. The Chinese, as they say, the mafia of the Chinese or triads, whatever, will start taking over.
Triads. Yeah,
Yep.
triads.
I thought Triads was Japanese.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what they call them in China, but yeah, whatever version they have, mafia, triads,
Yakuza's
whatever.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, Yakuza's Japanese, triads, I think is Chinese, whatever. But there will be some underworld individuals who will come in and take over if the cartels that they're going to turn their backs on this.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
right. It was Triads. Yakuza's Japanese.
Yeah.
They all work together anyway. They all work together.
So that's what I'm saying. This is, I mean, the Chinese government not going to get up and say, "Oh, we officially supply the cartels with all the necessary ingredients to make fentanyl." No, it's all done through the underworld. So that's what I'm saying. It's not going to just shut down. It just become different. In other words, you cut out one of the middlemen. Is what's going to happen. And like I say, and like I say, now that the Chinese know that you can get things through the borders and everything else to different methods, they're not going to let that go.
Well, like I said, I don't know if it was true. That's just what I've seen some
but
stories online about
as far as I'm trying to think. I know the NAS, which is under Homeland Security. Well, I said Homeland Security is under NAS. I'm trying to think of the other organization that Border Patrol, and there's one more DEA. That's what I'm talking about. DEA. They have all classified the cartels as organized crime syndicates, terrorist activities. Because when you start killing people just to exert power and influence, that's terrorist activities. That's the whole meaning of being a terrorist, that you're using tactics to willful tactics to harm, to terrorize the public, to submit to your will. So
and don't forget
already been
Interpol
listed.
too.
Yeah,
You got inter-
I was just telling Justin about our Americans. These were about as far as FBI classified them as terror. I said they've already been classified in that same form.
Oh yeah.
Because of the tactics they use. It's just not like, oh, we just dealing drugs. We don't shoot nobody.
Yeah. Interpol, they know everything and anything about a person.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Like back in the days when the original you talk about the Sicilian mobs and stuff, how they didn't like getting into
My
drugs.
cousins.
Yeah, they originally didn't like getting into drug. They dealt in extortion and the protection rackets and stuff. It took quite a bit to drag them into the drug trade, because then they saw how profitable it was and everything. That was one of their that's one line we don't cross. We don't deal in drugs and stuff. And they crossed that line right around the mid 30s and 40s.
Joe said, "I just want my Sudafed back."
Yeah, you can't get that no more. Well, you can get a prescription, I'm pretty sure.
And like I said, just about every culture that came out of Europe had its own underworld activities. I mean, because people talk about the Sicilian mafia, but guess who the Sicilians learned that stuff from? They learned it from the Jewish community, because the Jewish used to have strong mafia type activities and so forth.
Oh, they were actually a lot of there was a lot of Jewish guys that were in the Italian mafia. They weren't made men because they weren't Italian, but they were.
Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of the Italians learned the mafia game from the Jewish mafia. That was going on, back in Poland, Germany, all the places where the Jewish communities were settled in. They had mafia set up then, and then those cultures became their own. That's how you got the Russian mafia.
Matter of fact, the character that Robert De Niro played in Goodfellas and Casino, both those guys were Jewish, and that's why they were never made men, but they were, up there in the mafia.
But you got to remember that the main part of it was from Calabria, where my ancestors came from. So,
what's up, Sam? How you doing?
Hey, Sam.
Dan?
What's up, Dan? Sam?
Mark.
How's it going?
Yeah,
Mark.
But you talk about the history of mobs and mafia type activity. It goes back to biblical days, and that's how things were ran in certain communities. Certain people of power, influence, dictated trade and commerce,
like the Old West, the Old West too.
Yeah, and that's what it was all about at first.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Mudball. Well, howdy, sir.
Talking about the mafia, here he is.
How you doing, Donald?
Yep, I'm part of the Missouri Mafia.
Hey, speaking of Missouri, what's going on over there?
Does anyone else agree with me
with your own little drone Air Force?
What? What do you mean?
Well, I talk about the story about the character in Missouri trying to knock down the police drone.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Dude, where you been hiding at?
When did this happen?
This happened the last couple of days.
Donaldson, not on my watch.
I haven't heard about it.
You have not heard about? I guess there was a little small area somewhere in Missouri that had a blackout. It was a planned blackout, and the police had their drone up. So some jackwagon decided, oh, I'm not going to have this, and put up his drone and try to crash his drone into the police drone.
Yeah.
Wow. Like
a
live action version of the old game Joust.
Yeah. So it didn't work out. It didn't work out too well for them, because the police drone had a thermal camera on it, and they was able to locate his behind and hooked him up.
Old-fashioned dogfight.
Yeah. I'll tell you, that's been going on across the. Matter of fact, Geeks Vana had a show on it this morning.
Paul, give Sam Hayden a call.
Okay.
He wants you to call.
Yeah, because even Geeks Vana had it on his show this morning.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to go back and watch it.
Oh, there it is.
And it's right in your own backyard, Don, and you don't know about it. And Geeks Vana's 8 hours away in another country.
Read the chat, Paul. Read the chat.
Yeah, I know. I just told him to give him a call.
Yeah, but he said, "Do you want me to wait until the stream ends?" I said,
He can either call you now or he'll.
So did you find it now?
But anyway, does anyone else agree with me that Donald, if he put a dress on, he could be Mrs. Doubtfire?
Wow.
"Oh my god!"
I think this says more about your hopes and dreams than anything else.
Oh, there
You was all up for it the other day.
Oh yeah, that's like 4 hours away from me.
So there you go. Like I say, 4 hours away from you, Geeks Vaughn is in another continent, 10 hours away from you. He knew about before you did.
That's why I'm not Sean. Wow, that's kind of funny. I had not heard about that.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting, man.
You know what I blame for this? Facebook getting rid of most recent.
Yeah.
What does Facebook got to do with
I
this?
don't go on Facebook.
Because most people get the news from Facebook these days.
I don't go to Facebook.
The hell I do.
You know that.
I'd never
don't
take my
either.
news from Facebook.
Oh,
Facebook is so fucking
Yeah,
sketchy.
Facebook's got some really good news on it.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear it on Facebook. I heard it on the regular news.
Regular news. God.
Yes.
Who the hell
Regular
still
news.
watches regular news?
Yeah, that's old
Like,
school.
like I said, I'm one of the old guys that still has a regular landline in his house, so I watch old school stuff.
Didn't you get one of those?
We're all Twitter and Facebook these days.
Dre, don't you get one of those foldable things? What they call them back in the day? A newspaper?
Newspaper.
Oh,
You know what,
God.
Justin?
Put the
Only
newspaper
re-
right there on.
The only reason I don't get a newspaper anymore because our hometown newspaper is sold out to a bigger one, and the news is no longer truly local anymore.
For local, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I like that feel that when I get a newspaper that's supposed to be from my city, I get all the news in my city. I don't
And do you
want
know
to
why?
I don't
won't
want
buy
to news all over
newspaper.
the countryside.
Why
And
is
the reason I won't buy a newspaper over here is because half of it's been on Facebook before.
Yeah.
That's all. The news reporters don't go out and report the news anymore. They troll Facebook.
Yeah.
No, they troll.
why we have-
Some
we
of the
have-
ones here troll TikTok.
Mm.
And they post
Okay,
it on
Mark,
Twitter.
on X.
We have our
Or
own
whatever you call
hometown.
it.
No,
we have
Mark,
our own.
Call it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Silly name.
so that's my thing. I when I go into the 7-Elevens in the morning to pick up something,
Try again, Tim.
I'll glance
Maybe
over the
later.
headlines and see if there's anything interesting to look at because I live in the largest county in the continental 48 states. So when I pick up a paper and I'm hearing about stuff that's happening in Orange County, LA County, Riverside County, and I got a county that's bigger than half of the states on the East Coast, why do I want to pick up that paper and not hear anything in my hometown?
The problem is they've all had to consolidate because they're just
Yeah.
not as prevalent anymore.
Well, like I said,
So-
it was losing money. The production
Yeah.
factor of it, of printing a paper every day and just for local activities, it's just not
Exactly,
making any
John.
money.
We had a amalgamation with about 5. No, the whole
Yeah,
township.
we've done that as well.
So,
Amalgamation.
so we.
A
so
load
we-
of you using those highfalutin words.
Tim's brushing
Yeah.
up on his
I mean,
vocabulary before he comes back to America.
Hold on, let Tim
3+
explain it.
syllables.
All
I
right,
can't talk. Every time
Tim's
I
gonna
try to
explain
talk, everybody talks
amalgamation.
over me.
all right, explain that.
Amalgamation that all of them got together, and then that lasted 2 years, and now there's Sunshine Coast, Noosa, and all that. And
Right.
We've only got
in Karoy, we get our own
newspapers, yeah.
hometown paper. Noosa, we get our own paper. Everything's localized now.
Hey Tim,
Yes, sir. I can't call you sir. You're younger. Go ahead.
Go ahead, my son.
Go
you
ahead,
know
Mike.
I'm gonna be doing a spec ad for a guy who has a barbecue food truck soon,
Uh-huh.
and I might have you do a sentence or two.
Uh-huh. All right.
Little
And-
voiceover.
and see if how you do on voiceover.
All right. How many times am I going to have to do it?
Once
What
if
the
you get
hell
it
kind
right.
of attitude?
Yeah, right.
You talked
Just gotta do
a
it
few
in
months
one
ago
take.
that you wanted to get into doing voiceovers.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
give you a chance to do some voiceover work on an actual project that you could actually put out there for yourself to promote yourself. And you're like, how many times do I have to do it? I mean, what the hell kind of attitude is that?
Because the last one that I tried to do, I had
line, Don. Yeah, give him his
Right.
favorite line.
Right. I just want to.
you
I just
doing?
want to. Can we just stop
How
a
you
minute? We
doing?
need to tell you why Tim asked that question, because he needs to know how much he's going to charge you.
no.
He can charge
because
me as
last
much
time
as he
I-
wants. He's not getting paid.
Yeah, right. The last time I did,
The last
the
time
last
he
time-
did it, tell him the story, Tim.
the last time I did it about 10, 15 times, and they still didn't like it. So,
They didn't like it. They
You
kept
know.
saying, "Well, change this." Well, we don't like that. Change this. We didn't like that.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Well, that was
Tim,
your enunciation.
I would
Tim.
I would not put you
Pronunciation.
through that, Tim. I would not put you
All
through
right.
that.
All right.
I'll ask you for a good solid read that you think is a good read, and it's only gonna be maybe 2 sentences because the rest of it's
Alright.
gonna be him interviewed. I'll ask you to read 2 sentences.
Yep.
And you can give me one cut of it. If you want to do another cut, a second alternate, that's fine.
Yep.
But come back.
Yeah.
I might give you one suggested change for a
Mhm.
third recut.
Yep.
If it doesn't work then we're done.
All right. No worries.
That's- the reason why he gave you attitude like that is because he's a diva now.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You know, he's big time. So
Well, the only question I
Yeah,
have,
right.
Tim,
I'm a
Tim,
diva.
Hey, Curtis.
the only question I have, Tim, is you don't want to be doing those cuts on like a Saturday night when you're libation.
When he's fully cut.
Yeah.
When I'm fully cut. Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
wanna
rather
do
than
that.
being half cut, you got to be fully cut. That's when he'll do his best work.
No. Nope. You need to be sober.
Oh god. Catch me in the afternoon.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna catch you. You're not gonna do it live. I'm going to give it
Yeah, I
to you,
know.
and you give me your best read whenever.
They'll
it's
give you the
convenient for
script and you do the read.
Right.
What Tim's going to do is going to get his diary out and see where there's a beer free section.
Yeah.
And if,
There isn't no such section.
and if you don't want to, that's okay too, Tim. I won't be offended if you say no.
Well, I can do that through the Logitech. What's the name? The Hub, G Hub, and then just send it to you in a file.
But I think your voice would be good for that kind of a video. Barbecue.
Is that going to be? Is that going to be
Beef is what's
sent
for
like
dinner.
a
What's the
messenger?
what's the topic, Donald? Is it
He has a barbecue food truck, and so
Oh, okay.
it'll just be a quick introduction of the name of the barbecue truck, and I might write a silly line like you're gonna have a hard time finding him because he keeps moving the thing around or something. I don't know.
So you think Tim's got a deep voice? Listen to this dude. I'm only gonna play like 20 seconds.
Oh, I saw this the other day
yes.
on YouTube Shorts.
Oh,
Yeah, this-
Actually, I was told to say something for you. I've been told that I do a good movie trailer intro, so this one's for you in particular, Luke.
Go ahead.
oh my god, dude, that is his voice.
Yeah.
You don't. I don't know. I just wouldn't think his voice would be that deep.
Well,
But
what
like
about that? What about that bloke that does the Viking song? And they call him Mr. Bass or something. He is insane.
never heard of them?
His deep
Yeah,
voice.
I know the one you're talking
Holy,
about.
holy crap! He does the Viking song. Valhalla calling me.
Hey, Donald, have you seen those shorts that Justin shared with us earlier about the guy that does millions and millions of shorts? He's
No,
got a hell
no.
of a singing voice, and he sings to his girlfriend or his wife or whatever.
Mm-mm.
It's something.
Is he-
It's something to see.
Is he baritone?
What's the guy's name, Justin?
Hold on. Give me a
Jason
minute.
and Lucia, the one we were looking at earlier.
But I mean, I know that you're into audio stuff. I mean, I just can't believe this guy. You know, one of his shorts has got 20 million views.
Crap.
Okay, so this guy does.
I can't get my wife to even look at my shorts.
So he takes a parody So he takes mainstream songs and he does his own lyrics and he sings them to his wife. And it's pretty much talking shit to his wife. Come on. God damn it.
Talking shit to her?
You look so angry. You want me to read your mind and know why. Why are you mad at me? Tell me why. Is it because you're hungry? Tell me why did I cheat on you in your dreams? Tell me why. I already know what you'll say. Don't touch me, just go away. Now I can see that saying sorry will just make you even more angry.
Never say sorry anyway.
No matter what I did, just want you to
That
know
crack you up?
that you mean the world to me. I got you look.
Yeah, he just does. He's pretty funny.
And
though.
he's got
It was pretty good until she
325
started
shorts on
contributing.
there with how many millions of views?
He's got 329 shorts.
videos and 320 million views.
It was pretty good until she started contributing. I don't like the scripted type indignant.
Her in the background. Yeah.
No, I just find the lyrics funny. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, this one, if it plays, hold on. Shit. Hold on.
Yeah, compared to that other guy that
Yeah.
I showed from American Idol, Tim's voice sounds very girly.
Early.
Well, check this guy. Check this guy's voice. This guy is.
Justin, did you just get a link from Matt?
Whoops.
Oh, he's about to go live,
I
ain't he?
just got a link from Matt.
Here, check
Yeah,
this.
don't say nothing to him though.
Check this guy's voice. This guy right here.
Galleys with kudos sail to distant shores. Stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer. Steady course to the haven. Many foemen, many foemen.
Now that's deep. That's deep. He's good though.
Yeah, we
Jesus,
went to,
Tim is perfect for a gay male porn. Fuck me dead.
Curtis.
Not just any gay male porn. I believe he's specifically good for hobo porn.
Hobo? Yeah, here. Yeah.
Hobo porn. That's where you offer to give them a ham sandwich, but only if they have sex with it first.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, is that right below bum fights?
Yeah, bum fights. Oh, I remember them. Oh, fuck, they were funny. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, forward that to me, Dominic.
Mhm.
Yeah,
My
there's
voice
a
is deeper my voice is deeper in the morning, and then it tends to just
there's a male music group that tours around. My wife made me go to a couple Christmases ago. That the guy's got a huge, like, deep voice.
I'm glad you followed up with deep voice. Because when you said huge, I was like, "What the hell are we going with this?"
Yeah, yeah. Right.
Hey, with me, you never know.
That's why I'm concerned.
All right, Paul, I'm gonna jump off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share one more of that couple. So I think they're just hilarious.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
See you, Jerry. Take care. Oh man.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I saw these guys on YouTube. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Okay.
Nah, you didn't share it too. Oh.
You put our lives in danger every day. Why are you texting on the freeway? You always run stop signs. Why do you slow down at every yellow light? Where did you learn to drive?
You taught me how to drive.
Why can't you park between the lines? Baby, please tell me why you always get road rage and start to race, and you always lose.
You drive that.
I really don't know.
Yeah,
Oh my god. That's funny.
What's that?
All right, I'm gonna get off here. Yeah,
Yes,
Dan,
thank
Dan, Donald, get a hold of me.
Okay. Yeah, it
I'll
won't.
talk to y'all later.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
catch you
shooting
later,
for a
Tim.
couple weeks. So.
One of the guys took care of me.
No worries.
Yeah.
Dominic left without saying goodbye. Rude.
No, what they did.
So, how are you, Donald?
Some of the guys that are pros at this kind of thing, they
Yeah, so do I. They're all on mats.
Come on, spit it out, Paul.
hang out. I got to pause my audio over here.
What the hell's going on in that camp? That bottom car. Anyway, Donald, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I won a Lume Cube light on Ken Herons last night.
You won a what?
A Lume Cube light for the drone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, normally it's a pick me thing, but he said best insult for Ken Dobo. I'm like, best insult? Here I am. I'm built for this.
Take it away.
Dang it. I'm just ingesting footage right now. I had a shoot today. Got about 3 hours of shoot time, and I'll probably have another 4 hours of edit time, 4 or 5 hours of edit time on top of that. So
You're getting a lot of work then, the camera stuff.
not enough, but I'm hoping to get more.
Yeah, you've got to build slowly, haven't you?
The agency that I am dealing with, it was shoot 2 commercials today, and I shot some stuff for him in September for a auto parts store, and they sent the video off, I guess, to their corporate, and they've got 10 more stores up in northern Missouri that he's talking about maybe doing a trip up there and shooting for those. So
cool. Sounds like you got things going pretty good there, Donald. Starting out.
Not enough to pull all the weight, but
yeah, but you just got to take one step at a time, and pretty soon you're running.
Yep, that's why I'm wanting to. I have that buddy of mine that has that barbecue stand, and I don't have any footage from whenever I worked for that other company for years. I can't really promote their work as mine,
right?
And so I need to get some food shots under my belt. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna call him and get some food shots, do a food shot and an interview shot, hopefully with him, and do like a long form for his food truck.
Curtis put in the chat. He says you might like the intro he made for his last video.
Oh,
Fun animation, and he put the link in there.
I'm opening it right now.
That's a good intro. Looks pretty good, that, Curtis. I'll watch the rest of it later.
Curtis has been doing a lot of intros, and they're mostly a production type thing, you know?
Wow. Oh, that's a real thing? Oh, that's cool. Yes, Curtis. The intro is really cool, but the rest of the video is pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to watch that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I
It's
skipped
one
ahead.
of them I want to sit and watch.
Did you watch any of it?
Yeah, I watched starting and the plane's
Yeah.
flying through the sky.
I was watching. I was like enjoying it. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And then it went to the underwater.
It was a
stuff.
bit like
this is
the other
real.
week when Paul played Lynn's dad's video.
Yeah.
I got well into that. I just sat here and watched the whole lot on Paul's stream.
Yeah, that's a heck of a video. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sometime tomorrow. I'm gonna play it a couple of times live, just a live stream dedicated to Sworn to Return, and it's Lynn's dad's story of his military service.
Yeah,
and it was shot before he passed away.
Yeah. So tomorrow is it your Veterans Day?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What we call Armistice Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not going to be able to make. We have things with the lodge. We have like a presentation at a local park, and then do a chili feed. But
Yeah. Well,
this year I can't make it.
Yeah. Over here in the UK, everything comes to a standstill just before 11 o'clock and stops for 2 minutes. Traffic lights go red, the whole lot.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. Nothing stops here. But there's still a few people that actually stop and.
Yeah. You see people, you just see people walking along in the high street and suddenly just go doink and just stop. Well, guys,
Yeah,
we'll catch you all tomorrow.
I think we're going to call it anyway because I think Matt's on. So
Yeah, Matt's going live in 1 minute.
Yep.
Woohoo.
Okay, everybody. Hey,
Bye, guys.
thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again tomorrow.
Catch you later.
Bye for now. Donald, thanks for stopping in. And David, tell Laura to behave herself, will you?
Behave yourself.
Okay. Bye-bye.